Hi everyone, it's Miss Newton. We're going to be doing a chalk and sock lesson today, and you're going to need a few materials before we start. So you can choose to use a chalkboard for this lesson, a whiteboard like mine, or a few pieces of paper, and then you're going to need something to write with. So we're going to start by talking about the letter S. And this week we went around the house and we collected some items for letter baskets. And I collected a few items for our S basket here at our house. And so I found a spoon. And spoon starts with S. I hear a S at the beginning. And whenever we want to make the letter sound that S makes, we use our hands to make kind of like a snake in the air. S. Can you try with me? Here we go. S. So I found a spoon that starts with S. We found a spatula. S is for spatula. Spatula. And we also found a sock. S is for sock. Sock. All right. So now that we've taken care of the letter S sound, we're going to move on to writing the letter S. So you're going to need your writing tool and you're going to need something to wipe with. So if you're using a chalkboard, you can use a paper towel. If you're using a whiteboard, you maybe have a whiteboard eraser or a paper towel. If you have paper, don't worry about erasing. Just maybe flip over your paper and I'll tell you when. So we're going to start by making the letter S together. So S is really, really curvy. It's a curvy letter. So we've done a C together before. We did that a few weeks ago. So we're going to start kind of like the C. We're going to start at the top and we're going to come down like a C and then we're going to curve it back with a bit of a tail. S. So we're going to start at the top, curve down like a C, and then make a little bit of a tail. Can you try that on your chalkboards a few times? So fill in your space. S. S. So fill in your chalkboard. Make big S's, little S's. I'll let you have some time. S. All right, so letter S. Now we're going to move on to the listening game, where we have to listen for the sound of S in words. So you know how to get your boards ready. You're going to erase all the S's that you tried on your board. And then you're going to set up your board for the listening game, just like what we do at school. So you're going to divide your board into 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for each section, you're going to draw 2 lines for the beginning sound and the ending sound, the end sound. So here we go. Beginning, end, beginning, end, beginning, end. There we go. So you get your boards ready. And we're going to listen really carefully to these words that I'm going to give you. You're going to say them, and you're going to try and figure out where you hear the S. Is it at the beginning of the word, or is it at the end of the word? Okay. And when you hear it, if you hear it at the beginning, you're going to put your S here at the beginning. Only if you hear it at the beginning, or you're going to put it at the end if you hear it at the end of the words I give you. We've done this quite a bit in class, so I know that you're experts at doing this. So let me get set up again. Beginning, end. All right. So your first word is the word sat. Sat. Where do you hear the S in sat? At the beginning of the word or at the end? You write it down on your board. And I'm going to say it one more time, try and figure out where I hear it. Sat. I hear it at the beginning. At. sat. S is at the beginning of sat. All right. Next one. Let's move on to this one. Our second word. Our second word is bus. Bus. You try and say it. And listen for where you hear the S. Bus. All right. Write it down on your board. Bus. I'm hearing it at the end. Bus. Because I hear a B at the beginning. Bus. All right. Next one. Class. Class. Where are you hearing that S? Class. I'm hearing it at the end. Class. And one more. Our last word is sock. Sock. Where are you hearing the S? You write it down on your board first. Sock. I'm hearing it at the beginning. Sock. There we go. Good job listening. And our very last job during a sock and chalk lesson is to write a doozy word. And a doozy word is a word that's kind of tricky for us to figure out by saying it slowly. We just have to memorize it. So we always do a doozy word at the end. And today it's going to be a doozy word that starts with S. So wipe your boards. And let's get ready to practice our doozy word C. C today. So we know it starts with an S. And you can kind of hear an E. But then there's a sneaky E. S-E-E-C. Let me do that again. S-E-E-C. Okay, you try and write it with me again. Say it as we go. S-E-E-C. One more time. S-E-E-C. I'm wondering, can you write this maybe on a piece of paper and post it somewhere in your house? And then every time that you go by it, you can say the letters out loud. S-E-E-C. That'll help your brain remember that doozy word. It's a bit of a trickier one. All right, so that's it for Chalk and Sock. I hope to be back next week and we'll do a few more lessons. So I hope you enjoy, and send me a picture of you doing some Chalk and Sock activities. All right. We'll talk to you later.